How's it going, folks? I got a interesting and fun one here for y'all today. So apparently, I found out that there was an old GI Joe cartoon episode, which I'd forgotten about this. I watched a bunch of GI Joe as a kid, but I forgot that there was ever like an episode that featured a band, and this band was called Cold Slither. And I even went back and I watched the cartoon episode before doing this reaction, just so I had some context. And yeah, sure enough, there's this band created by Cobra called Cold Slither, and they played a song, Cold Slither, that kind of mind controlled everyone, for nefarious reasons and all that good stuff. And apparently the song, it became quite iconic, with the band playing it and all this stuff. And so a recent partnership between Reigning Phoenix Music and Hasbro, yes, Hasbro, they've kind of brought this band to life with the real folks, real band members, and all that stuff. And this is their debut single, which, from what I can gather, is a reimagining of that classic, the original song that kind of created the legacy of this band from back in the day. But then they have other material, which, to my knowledge, there was never anything more than just this one song in G.I. Joe. But there's going to be more material. There's going to be an album and all that good stuff. So, yeah, anywho, quite exciting and wild. But without further ado, let's see what this sounds like here. This is Cold Slither with the song Cold Slither. Rangers, go.
We're Cold Slither, you'll be joining us soon. Bound the void bears, playing our tune. We're iron fists, in a reptile abyss we shall rule. But God of words, we've heard it before. We're not gonna play the game no more. You'll tell us what's right, you'll tell us what's wrong. Too late to resist, cause Cobra is strong. We're Cold Slither, heavy metal machine. Through the eyes of a lizard, in you will dream. When the venom stings, a new order brings our control. I'm tired of words, we've heard it before. We're not gonna play the game no more. You'll tell us what's right, you'll tell us what's wrong. Too late to resist, cause Cobra is strong. Through the eyes of a lizard, in you will dream. When the venom stings, a new order brings our control. I'm tired of words, we've heard it before. We're not gonna play the game no more. You'll tell us what's right, you'll tell us what's wrong. Too late to resist, cause Cobra is strong.
Cold Slither, Cold Slither, Cold Slither. I'm just messing with you folks. I couldn't resist. It's hard to kind of like critique this song here because it's pretty much, for the most part, identical to the original from the cartoon way back in the day, which was created like just for that episode. So, it's neat. It has a neat little melody and all that stuff, but it's relatively basic. But again, this was a song just made for the cartoon, but it made an impact at the time. And it's catchy. It's especially in the context of the show when they're playing it, and just all the hijinks of surrounding kind of just what's going on and whatnot. It was cool, and I could see like being a kid back then, it would definitely make a mark on you and kind of just just have a bunch of nostalgia and all that good stuff. So yeah, to be honest, I was hoping for a bit more creativity, and going back to this song. Just some more things added, a little bit more flair, but it's pretty much verbatim, except for the solo. I just watched the episode like a couple hours ago, but I don't remember hearing like a solo. So I think they added the solo and stuff, but everything else is pretty much the same. And yeah, again, it's like the melody and spots, it can get a little bit awkward with just how the words are said, but again, it's like it's hard to critique because they're just being true to the original entirely, which was just made at a different time and for a cartoon, for one episode of a cartoon. So yeah, I'm not sure what to say about it. I was hoping we'd get a little bit more of a taste of kind of what the band is going to bring to the band, but I will have to wait and see when they create like original music and stuff like that, which I assume that's what they're doing. To my knowledge, I don't think they're just going to be using other kind of theme songs like the G.I. Joe song or anything. I think it's going to be like new original material for an album and stuff. And this is kind of just the introduction to give fans like, hey, you remember this song? Like, this is called Slither, and this is who we are and stuff like that. So yeah, at the end of the day, I'm a little bit disappointed just because I was expecting a little bit more pizzazz to it, a little bit more added. But like I said, there wasn't really anything too much that was added to spice up the song or anything. It was relatively verbatim, musically and like vocally and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's what I got to say about that. There really isn't much else to say, but it's quite a cool project. I am excited to hear what else they're going to be doing with this project, and it's just really neat. I've never heard anything like a music label partnering with a toy label or anything like that. So to revive a long lost one episode band from a cartoon decades ago. It's pretty wild. But yeah, this song, it just, I wanted a little bit more, like modernize it a bit while retaining the nostalgia and the authenticity of the original. But just make it a little bit more explosive maybe, just really, let us have it. Like really make us feel like we're sucked in and we're getting brainwashed by it 'cause it's just awesome. But yeah, anywho, let me know, folks, in the comments down below. What do you think of this song here? Is it your first time hearing it? It would have been if I hadn't watched the cartoon episode a couple hours ago because I was just curious. But do y'all remember the Cold Slither from the G.I. Joe cartoon episode way back in the day? Are you stoked for this partnership between Reigning Phoenix and Hasbro? And are you curious to see what else they're going to do here? Let's talk about it in the comments, and I'll catch you all next time. Ranger out.